Sandman here. Today I have the Commando lock military grade padlock system. Ultimate security with US global components made in USA. High strength steel, silver zinc plated, superior durability and protection, premium anti-pick technology, total weather resistance, lifetime guarantee, up to 10 security pins. Wow. Well, I guess we're going to find out the hard way. I have never picked one of these. I've never owned one of these. We're going to try to do this on camera. I don't know anything about this company. I wish I did, because it would have made for a better video. But I remember they showed up like 10 years ago, and they actually did a lot of work with the locksport community on trying to make these things much better. So I really think that they should get kudos for that. Anytime a company like Packlock or Commando Lock are willing to work with the locksport community to get better feedback on better security, I think is always going to be a positive, in my opinion. Let's try the key. Okay, so it's not a spring-loaded shackle. Okay, that's the key in the bidding. This is hellacious. Pin 1 is the deepest pin, deepest depth possible. Pin 2, same. Pin 3 is pretty shallow. Pin 4 has got to be like a number 1. And pin 5 is somewhere in the middle. So let's call it like an 8-8. Let's call it a 3-1 and maybe a 5. If I was cutting a key, that would get me close to ballpark it. So Commando. If it says it has 10 security pins, that means we're probably looking at serrated key pins and probably serrated or spooled driver pins. I've never picked it. I don't even know if this thing is guttable. Guess we'll find out if we do pick it. Let's take a look real quick and see if it is guttable. No, it's not. So this thing is sealed, and I'm not going to be able to gut it to take a look. That's fine. I'll take their word for it. All right. So this thing is clamped down. This guy is locked. Let's give this thing a go. I'm going to try it. Open it with my covert instruments. Let's go with a 20 thou hook. And let's see what we can do with ergo turning tools. Okay, that might work. Wish me luck. Pin 1 is not binding. Pin 2 is. Nope. Pin 2 is not ready. Oh, whoa, that core wasn't even set all the way. My bad. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. I'm getting a lot of movement in this core. That tells me this probably has spool pins. It shouldn't rotate that much. So if I rotate it here, it could be that I'm getting a false set already. That's weird. All right, pin 1, nothing. Yeah, pin 2 is binding. Okay, I got to click out of 2. Pin 3, click out of 3. Pin 4, nothing. Let's see what pin 5 does. Pin 5 is binding. Okay, got to click out of 5, some movement in the core. Let's go back to pin 1. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2. Pin 3 is binding. Okay, counter rotation. Big click out of 3. Let's call that set. Pin 4 is binding. Oh man, I'm in a super false set from pin 4. Okay, let's go. I was like, oh, did I open it? Would not have been cool. No, it's probably not going to be that easy. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 3. I think 3 is set. I think we're in a false set in 4. Let's see if we can get out of that false set. Yep, feels like a spool pin. So let's try pulling back and do some float picking here. Lighten up. There we go. I think 4 is set. Let's go pin 5. Yeah, pin 5 is another spool. Pull back. I just dropped the pin somewhere. Okay. I think pin 5 is set. Let's go back to pin 4. Pin 4 is set. Let's go back to pin 1. Okay, pin 1. Got to click out of 1. Nothing out of 2. I think pin 2 It could be the warding. It could be a security pin. Let's try. I think it's the warding that I'm pushing on. Let's go to pin 3. All right, so I dropped pin 3. There we go. Got to click out of 3. And that feels like, okay, so these feel like serrated spools. So I hit a serration, and that's what I think it is. I could be wrong, but pin 3 is giving me kind of rotation. Okay, got to click out of 3. Click out of 4. I'm still on 4. Nothing on 4. Nothing on 5. I think those are set. Let's go back to pin 1. I think pin 1 is set. I just dropped the pin. Okay, pin 3 is set. That was pin 3 that I dropped. Something's going on with this one pin. Well, we know that pin 1 and pin 2 are pretty deep. From looking at that key, yeah, I know that's cheating. Let's see here. I can't turn it. Let's try pin 1, 2. Let's try pin 3. There we go. And we got an open. That's great. Whew. I hope I was able to show you guys the thought process on trying to open this lock. It's pin tumbler locks, and I got lucky, okay? Pin tumbler locks are combination locks. I'm having to find the right combination of binding pins. I'm trying to find which pins are loose and which pins are binding, and I'm trying to set those binding pins. In this particular lock, it had security pins, which is it just adds a second layer of that combination that I have to play around with, and knowing the difference between a spool pin or a serrated pin or just a standard driver pin. And I was able to use process of elimination moving forward from there. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was surprised I was able to get it. It would have been terrible if this was a 20-minute video, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.